everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about tackling my spare room that's supposed to be my office and it's just become a really messy catch-all storage place. It's actually really embarrassing to how bad this has. I've tried fixing it before and yeah. So anyway, I have a bunch of stuff in here that needs to go to donations that's been hanging out. So they've just opened up in the past number of weeks. Value Village, so that will allow to take donations again. So I'm gonna go in, pull that stuff out, and I'm just gonna kind of go through and see if I can get some organization because I really want to use this space. So we're gonna just get into it. So I'll just show you what it looks like, and it's bad, guys. It's bad. So this is it here. It is a mess. It is just a mess. So this is the new bookcase that I put together. So that's to help organize like some of these bins and stuff. That's like donations and things in those bags in this area. There's a printer in there, and this takes up so much room, this box. So that was the plan, was to get the printer on top of this bookcase and then kind of organize everything. So it is quite a little bit of a disaster. It's actually not a little bit, it's a lot of a disaster, but we're gonna work on it. So I'm just gonna give a quick update, just because this room is smaller and it's hard because it's cluttered to have a camera in here. So that's still the same, although I took the printer out of the box. These are just empty and I don't have anywhere else to put them, so they're just going to have to stay there. My Christmas sleigh has been moved over. The box is obviously gone. And then I moved the bookcase right over here. So there's still crap on it that I have to go through. And then I have to kind of go through this stuff because it really needs to be organized. There's a little bit of, I bought containers to put stuff in, but then nothing's been organized into them. So I kind of have to start working through this. I think I have enough tape and glue. Ever get those where you can't find your tape anywhere, and so you're like, oh, I don't have any tape. I need to get some tape because I can't find my tape. I found my tape. Oh, but wait. There's even more. All right, so there's a little bit of a difference. I mean, a good chunk of that's gone. And I started organizing some like bins and stuff to the side there. I'll go through once I'm actually finished. These are all like paperworks, I think, for the most part. These like 4 little box things here. So I'm gonna take that out, and that's gonna be a project for tomorrow to go through and shred what needs to be shredded and organized. This project, in this room in general project, is going to take more than today to do because it's just too big of a job, but we're gonna start it. Okay, and some more. This is getting crazy. Okay, so I went through some more stuff, and then the containers of like papers and paperwork I need to go through. So there will be some, probably 2 containers going back. One of them will probably not go back. So I got to go through that stuff, but that's going to be a project for tomorrow because I have to shred whatever's I'm not keeping. So I went through the bag thing as well, and so that's a little bit that was in the bag that I'm keeping, and I got to figure out a spot for it. Ladle is investigating the spot on the floor that she's not seen in probably a couple of months. This was from another time I'd gone through, and so I just need to like find homes, and then this I need to like organize. But yeah, it's still a mess. It's still a mess, but I'm getting there. And I'm gonna leave it for here tonight, and then tomorrow we'll pick it back up. I just have some paperwork stuff I have to do now, and then I'm gonna probably start tackling what I started last night, which is my office, so I can get that taken care of and be able to use it. So I'm not sitting in my living room bent over a coffee table trying to do like paperwork and my writing and everything else. So that is what I'm working with. So I have to go through all of that. Now some of this is not going to be shredded because there's a lot of income tax files and things in this. So some of it has to be saved. But there's some of it that's really, really old income tax files that don't need to be saved anymore. So I got to go through it all, shred it out, and yeah, compact it. Okay, so it's been a little bit since the last time I worked on this room. So this is where the state I've left it at. So I need to tidy this. What I want to do is make this area usable. So this needs to all get organized, throw what needs to get thrown out. Tidy it all. A lot of this stuff needs to get organized into here. This plastic bin is actually empty, and I'm hoping this box here has all my sewing stuff in it, like fabric and things, and so I'm going to transfer all of that hopefully into this box. I know the mats are not going to fit because they're too big, but if I can get the rest of it in there, then that's a little bit contained and it looks a little bit neater than that. So I'm going to go through and see if I can get this stuff like all organized into like that container and into this shelf and where it needs to be. So that is my focus right now. Well, it took a couple of hours, but the final reveal is here. I am done. I still have like some organizational things to do, just straightening up on one of the bookcases. But other than that, I am done. So here is it. So I've mopped the floor, as you can see. And that box is actually, I have stuff to mail out, so that's what the box is there for. This is writing stuff. And then underneath this boxes, which are CDs and things, is actually a thing of quilt batting. And there's nowhere else to put it, so it's there. This is empty suitcase. This is things that were my dad's that I have to go through at another time. So my desk is functional. So this was in my kitchen, one of those little shelf things to make space in your cupboards, and I'm putting my laptop on it because my keyboard doesn't really work on my laptop. So I have the new keyboard that I bought with the mouse, so I just kind of put that up so this actually will become like a monitor more than the laptop, and then I can use the keyboard there. So everything is kind of organized kind of there. There's my planner stuff is all in there. Few things were kind of there, like that didn't fit in the fabric bin, and that is my fabric. All my fabric fits in there, just these things don't fit in there. All right, so this is where it has to be. I have a very small apartment. There's no room. It's for a Christmas decoration. So it's hanging out there. These are both empty. One of these, this one here, my aunt is actually going to take. That's where my vacuum needs to be because there's no room in the tiny little storage room I have. These are all empty. I just don't have room because I had to put my tires in my tiny little storage room. So, closet, not even room. So these are just actually empty. There's nothing in these. That's a bag of stuff for whenever I do get to go back to work. That has to go back to the office. That's just a picture that I'll have to put in the actual closet with my rest of my decorations, but it's there for now. Same with the Halloween thing. This is my bigger printer that kind of does everything, and it prints a lot faster. It's just really expensive ink, so I don't use that one as much anymore, except when I have to put big documents, which I'm going to do soon. So these are all organized. There's a lot of extra stationery stuff in there. These are have hooks for hanging. It's all categorized. Batteries, more cords and things. And then this is actually like notepads and stuff, some rulers. That's what's in there. There's some empty binders and things. And then at the bottom, that last binder actually has some recipes in it. And then that is music. It's song lyrics with guitar chords and things. So that's what's there. This is actually has to go. There's some library books to be returned, and this has to go to archives. And those are just the cords for the printer, and some pictures that I've had there before. But that's my papa right there, and my papa right here. He passed away in 2001. And he was a Gaelic singer and storyteller. And so these are some pictures. So that's it. And then, as I said, I still have to dust these off. But that's a project for another day. I have books that don't actually fit in the bookshelf, so I gotta figure that out. And this used to be organized, but then I kept pulling things out and then things didn't go in. So that's a project for another day. But the main thing is, this room is functional. It is functional as an office. Like probably for like where it's like not a complete mess where boxes are piled to the ceiling and everything, but this is functional as an office. I know I probably could do with one more bookcase like this to help organize, but I don't have the space to do that. But it is functional. I can use it. And so now when I'm working on my book and working on editing and stuff, I'm not sitting at the kitchen table, which is up higher than my desk. I can sit there and work away. So it took me quite a while. I just picked at it little by little as I could. While doing other things, but it is finally done. So that is my spare room declutter video and organize, or semi-organize, we still have a little bit to do, clean everything and make it functional. So if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and be well, and until next time, bye.